And now back to the action. It's Mules baseball. Here's the voice of the Mules, Frankie Castillo. And now back to the action. It's Mules baseball. Here's the voice of the Mules, Frankie Castillo.
All right, so we are coming down to the wire for our final first pitch here of this OFC tournament. It is a rematch of last season between Clearwater and Doniphan. Last season, Clearwater won 4-3. Remember, we had the heavy storms that came in late in that ball game, and it took 2 days before they could replay the game. They did it on a Saturday morning, and Clearwater able to win 4-3. But today, we're not going to have any weather issues on the mound for the Clearwater Lady Tigers. It'll be Peyton Hurt, the sophomore, will be on the mound for the Lady Tigers. On the other side for the Doniphan Donettes, going with the same pitcher as what they saw earlier today, it'll be Kenzie Taylor, 2 sophomores, will be on the mound. Should be a really good matchup coming up. These 2 teams have met up one time before this season. Doniphan was able to win 19-9. So much different part of the season that we're in. Talking about the OFC Conference Championship is on the line. We are moments away from the first pitch. Don't go anywhere. Coming up, we'll introduce you to our lineups, and your first pitch is right around the corner. You're watching exclusive coverage. It is the OFC Softball Tournament. It is presented by Bank of Grandin. All right, so here we go. The 2 coaches now will meet at home plate. They'll talk with the umpires. It appears that Colton Mannon will be calling balls and strikes here this afternoon. And then also we will have in the field Ken Hosler and Jeff Bloom. So the 2 coaches now will come out, and they are going to meet here. Two unique teams going to use the same lineup from earlier today. The only difference is on Clearwater, they will go with a different pitcher, but everything else remains the same. So the coaches now lining up here right behind home plate, as you can see. And we're about ready for this game to kick off in high gear. We've got the championship game. All right, so coming up here in just a moment, Clearwater, they'll be the away team on the scoreboard as the number 2 seed. And Doniphan is your top seed. They are the number 1 seed in this tournament. Therefore, they'll be the home team coming up. And we will introduce you to the lineups here in just a moment. Right now, the 2 head coaches, they are just going over last-minute details. Last season, Clearwater able to get a 4-3 victory. They're all shaking hands. And what do you say? Let's go. Let's get right into it now. Let's get to our starting lineups. Lineups here this afternoon. Let's begin with the visitors on the scoreboard. The Clearwater Lady Tigers. Leading off will be the junior. She'll play shortstop, Gracie Allen. Batting second, she'll do the pitching this afternoon in this championship game. It is Peyton Hurt. Batting third at second base, Jenna Alcorn. Batting cleanup at catcher, it is Miley Graham. And batting fifth at left field, it is Abby Gingery. Batting sixth, the DP, Natalie Henson. Batting seventh at third base, Mackenzie Griffiths. And batting eighth, she'll be in center field. It is Jordan Patterson. And batting ninth, she'll be in right. It is Aaliyah Barfield. Not batting, playing first base, it is Lily Wayland. That is your offensive lineup for the Lady Tigers out of Clearwater. And now looking around the diamond for the Doniphan Donettes. Let's go in the outfield. Right field, it is Briley Bowles. Center field, you've got Ava Monahan. Over in left field, Kenna Kirby. And around the diamond now, third base, Kenzie Davis. At shortstop, it is Carson Haygood. At second base, Bella Monahan. At first base, Mac Jackson. Behind the plate, it is Paisley Klipzig. And on the mound for the Doniphan Donettes, it is Kenzie Davis. So here we go as we get ready for this championship game. It is first pitch time, 5:46. I'm Frankie Castile. It is so good to have you alongside for this championship game. What do you say? Let's get it on. First pitch is fouled away, and we are off and running for this championship game here at Naylor High School. No balls and 1 strike here to Gracie Allen as we are just underway here in this contest. 1 ball, or make that no balls and 1 strike. These two teams, ball 1 taken outside and low. Both teams winning earlier today. Doniphan in a hard-fought game over Twin Rivers. They were victorious 7-3. Clearwater got out to a 15-0 start against the Lady Redbirds of East Carter. It is our final game of this tournament. 2 balls and 1 strike just underway. We are live on Facebook and on YouTube. Time called by the catcher. We had to end our original stream just because of the timing, and we wanted to make sure that we had no issues time-wise in this ball game. So we had the extended amount of time, so we went ahead and closed it and restarted our live stream. And we've got plenty now for a full 7-inning game. Here is the pitch up high for a ball. It is 3 balls and 1 strike. Boy, there's so much history between these two teams. The Clearwater a season ago winning their first ever OFC championship. It took 2 days or over 2.5 days to get it done. There's a foul ball down the third base line. A full count now, 3 balls and 2 strikes. But they got it done. Doniphan, of course, what a season they've had. Playing in the state tournament, going all the way to the Final Four in softball. Just a storied program here with Doniphan. Has the making for a great ball game. Over to third base in time. It goes a 5-3 on the out, 1 up and 1 down. As you can see there with the replay presented by Barker's Towing and Auto Repair, it goes a 5-3 and 1 down here in the inning. So now Peyton Hurt, the pitcher for the Clearwater Lady Tigers, steps in. Nobody on, 1 down here in the inning. Great crowd watching this championship game in person and online. Here is the pitch. Foul ball down the third base line, and it's foul. No balls and 1 strike. Hard to believe that the last 2 days we have played 7 softball games. This makes number 8. So Peyton Hurt steps in. No balls and 1 strike. Here is the pitch up high for a ball. Count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count. These 2 teams have pretty much been here at Naylor all day long. Doniphan had the first game and Clearwater had the second game. Popped up along the infield. This one's going to get out of play. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. 3-man crew this afternoon. Colton Manning behind the plate. Jeff Bloom on first base, and Ken Hosler is on third. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 down here in the inning. Here is the pitch coming up high for a ball. Now the count is at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 down, or make that 1 down here in the inning. See the Doniphan Athletic Director and head girls basketball coach Adam Epps in attendance here this afternoon. Here is the 2-2 pitch on the way. There's a fly ball. This one to deep left field, and it is gone. Watch the replay presented by Barker's Towing. This one carried a mile, and Clearwater leads by 1. Clearwater, Peyton Hurt going yard. So now Jenna Alcorn coming up to the plate. Here is the third batter, Jenna Alcorn, the second baseman. Here's the pitch inside for a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. Watch the replay again. Watch this one as it goes all the way past the left field wall. And she is able to jog around the bases. Peyton Hurt giving her team an early 1-0 lead. Here is the pitch on the way. This one is ripped out to left field. What a catch. What a catch by the left fielder, by Kirby. And there are 2 down here in the inning. Way to respond, Kenzie Davis after giving up that solo homer. 2 down.
It's heavy.
And now Miley Graham coming up to the plate. Graham playing catcher today. She is a junior. And both teams are super locked in. Here is the pitch up high for a ball. It is a 1 ball and no strikes. 1 run already in here in the inning. It is a 1-0 game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Clearwater leads a 1-0 here over the Doniphan Donettes. Here is the 1-1 pitch up high for a ball, 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Waiting on deck is Abby Gingery. She is the left fielder. Clearwater with an early 1-run lead. This one is fouled away, out of play. It is 2 balls and 2 strikes. So the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Boy, nice crowd watching Championship Day. Final game of this tournament. Oh, right back to the pitcher, over to first base in time. And the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the first inning. We're back in 30 seconds. Lady Tigers up by 1. You're watching live coverage of the OFC presented by Bank of Grandin.
And now back to the action. It's Mules baseball. Here's the voice of the Mules, Frankie Castillo.
We are back here in the bottom of the first inning. Let's go ahead now and get you to the offensive lineup here for Coach Brad Haygood and the Doniphan Donettes. It'll be the exact same as earlier today. It'll be Kenna Kirby to lead things off at left fielder. Batting second, she'll be the pitcher, Kenzie Taylor. Batting third at third base, it is Kenzie Davis. And batting cleanup, it is the second baseman, Bella Monahan. Batting fifth at first base, Mac Jackson. And in the sixth spot, the center fielder, it is Ava Monahan. Batting seventh at shortstop, Carson Haygood. And batting eighth, it is Paisley Klipzig. And the ninth hitter, the right fielder, it is Briley Bowles. So there you go. There is the lineup, and the first pitch by Kenna Kirby. She tried to bunt her way on. It is strike 1 as Kenna Kirby trying to use her legs to get on the base pads. This one she does very well and got her by maybe a half a step. Boy, great job there. It goes a 1-3 on the out. So 1 down, and Kenzie Taylor now coming up to the plate. Taylor now steps in. First pitch is fouled away. It is 0-1 the count. So Taylor stepping in. She pitched in the first game, and she is pitching here today as well. Here is the 0-1 pitch. Pop fly, this one to center field, and making the catch is the center fielder. Boy, Jordan Patterson did a great job on that one. And 2 quick outs in the inning. It goes F8 on the out. And now Kenzie Davis coming up to the plate. This one is swing and a miss, no balls and 1 strike. So the junior steps in with nobody on and 2 down in the inning. It is currently 1-0 Clearwater. Here's the pitch. This one is in the dirt for a ball. Bella Monahan is on deck. Here is the pitch on the way. This one is in there for a call and a strike. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes. So here is the pitch on the way and just misses for a ball. Count is even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here is the pitch, and this one is popped up, a little blooper and caught by the shortstop. Watch the replay here, presented by Barker's Towing. Goes over and makes the catch, and the side is retired. So we go to the top of inning number 2. Clearwater leads 1-0. You're watching live coverage of the OFC, presented by Bank of Grandin.
And now back to the action. It's Mules baseball. Here's the voice of the Mules, Frankie Castillo.
All right, so as we get ready now for the top of inning at number 2. First pitch is in there for a call to strike 1. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch, a swing and a miss. It is no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 the count now. Kenzie Davis back out there as Abby Gingery now. The left fielder is in. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Here is the 0-2 pitch outside for a ball. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here is the pitch on the way. There is a fly ball. This one to center field. It gets in for a base hit. So Gingery is on the base paths to lead things off. That one goes out to center field. So Gingery is on first base with nobody out. And the DP coming up, Natalie Henson. She is coming up now to the plate. 1 on, nobody down here in the inning. This one is popped up down the first base line, gets behind us, it's out of play. It is no balls and 1 strike. 0-1 the count. Nice evening to finish up a great tournament, 2-day tournament here because of Mother Nature. Here is the 0-1 pitch on the way. Outside for a ball. Count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner on first base, nobody down. Mackenzie Griffiths awaiting on deck. Henson now steps in. She is the senior, one of the seniors on this team. There's 3 seniors in the starting lineup. Swing and a miss. There is your 2nd strike of the at-bat. Nice movement on that pitch. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes now to Natalie Henson. So Davis gets back inside the circle. Here's the pitch. This one is popped up. It's playable. And going over to make the catch is the second baseman. Good job by Bella Monahan. 2 down here in the inning. Or correction, 1 down here in the inning. Fouls this one to the screen. No balls and 1 strike. So Mackenzie Griffiths now, the third base. She is up to the plate with a runner on first base. That is Abby Gingery there on first. Davis now comes set. Here is the pitch. Swing and a miss. Boy, that was pretty. Watch the movement on that pitch. It is no balls and 2 strikes. Runner on first base. Here is the 0-2 on the way. And misses up high for a ball. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here is the pitch on the way. It's outside for a ball. Count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. I'm not sure what you expected on this game, but I kind of expected a low-scoring game on this one. Clearwater does lead by 1. This one is downstairs. Now it's a full count. How aggressive will Clearwater be on the base pads? It is at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the payoff. Swing and a miss. Let's replay it here. 2 down. And there you go. 2 outs here in the inning on the punch out. Two down in the inning. Jordan Patterson coming up to the plate. 2 away, runner on first base. Showing bunt, this one to the screen. It's no balls and 1 strike. Doniphan trying to get out of the inning. Giving up no damage with a runner on first base. So now Davis comes set. Here is the pitch, up high for a ball. Count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Coming up in the bottom of the inning for the Donettes, it'll be Bella Monahan, Mac Jackson, Ava Monahan. 4, 5, and 6 all due up for the Donettes. Showing bunt again. Good job by the third baseman. Boy, watch this one. She was right on top of that. Goes over to first base and beat her by a couple of steps. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Still 1-0 for the Donettes. 4, 5, and 6. Bella Monahan to lead things off when we come back. You're watching live coverage of the OFC. It is presented by our good friends at Bank of Grandin. Our ball game here this afternoon, proudly presented by Midway RV Park and Cabin Rentals, also Farm Credit of Southeast Missouri, Wind Supply in Poplar Bluff, Black River Beauty Academy, B&J Fencing, 67 Towing, and Liberty Utilities. Oh, what a line drive that was to the third baseman. And it is 1 up and 1 down here in the inning. It goes L5 on the out. So 1 down. Boy, Mackenzie Griffiths showing off the defensive skills. This one is popped up to the first baseman. And Waylon running out of real estate there at first base. It is no balls and 1 strike. So 1 down as Mac Jackson coming up to the plate. Playing first base. She came in and pitched a little bit in the earlier game today. 0-1 is the count. Here is the pitch. There's a ground ball hit sharply once again to the third baseman. Waylon digs it out of the dirt, and there is your second out of the inning. Boy, great job by Waylon there. She is able to dig that out of the dirt. 2 down here in the inning. It goes at 5-3. 2 down in the inning. Ava Monahan coming up to the plate now. Nobody on, 2 down, still 1-0. Showing bunt. Good job there by Monahan to bring the bat back. No balls, or make that 1 ball and no strikes. So, Peyton Hurt on the mound for the Clearwater Lady Tigers, their ace. Ball 1 in the dirt, or make that 2 balls and no strikes rather. Awaiting on deck, it is the birthday girl, Carson Haygood, celebrating her 17th birthday today. Swing and a miss, 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count. The outfield playing very deep for Ava Monahan. Here is the 2-1 pitch. Oh, she shows bunt. It's a beauty. She is hustling and beats it down the line. Watch this one. Watch how fast she gets out of the box. My goodness. She is on first base now. Let's see that one more time. I mean, as soon as she makes contact, she explodes out of the box. They had no chance of getting her at first base. A 2-out base hit now, and Carson Haygood comes up. Haygood, the shortstop, takes off, and she is out at second base. What a throw by the catcher. And there is your 3rd out of the inning. We have played 2 full. Clearwater leads 1-0. We're going to the 3rd inning. You're watching live coverage of the OFC. It is presented by Bank of Grandin.
It's Mules baseball. Here's the voice of the Mules, Frankie Castillo.
All right, so top of inning number 3. It is 1-0 right now for the Clearwater Lady Tigers. So Gracie Allen coming back up to the plate now. So Allen grounded out to third base back in the first inning. So now Davis, 1-0 your score, back to the top of the lineup. She is showing abundance of beauty, and it just dies right there in front of home plate. Watch this. Watch the spin on it. No play whatsoever. So a couple of hits here to begin the inning, and the Lady Tigers have something going. And now Peyton Hurt, a solo home run back in the first inning. She is up now, lots of power. The sophomore steps in with runners on the corners with nobody down here in the inning. First two hitters reaching base. Runners now on the corners. And the runner takes off, and she will get to a second base. It's no balls and one strike on the stolen base. Let us know what team you're going for here this afternoon in this championship game. Second and third with nobody out. Hurt now. Time is called by Coach Brad Haygood, and he'll walk out to talk to Kenzie Davis. Our ball game is being brought to you by our good friends at Hillis Family Chiropractic, also Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners, Christian Automotive and Tire, Elite Trucking Academy, Joe Gloyd Concrete Construction, Stan Bader Wood Trust, also being brought to you by Baker Implement, the Twin Rivers Booster Club, and Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. Your proud supporters of this year's OFC softball tournament. It is the championship game between Clearwater and Doniphan. And right now, Clearwater leads at 1-0. However, they've got two runners on at second and third base with nobody out. So Hurt now, already a solo home run in the ball game. Did that back in the first inning. And now there's a runner on every base. Or correction, runners on second and third rather. Barfield is sitting on third base. Gracie Allen is on second. Here is the pitch up high for a ball. It is a 1 ball and a 1 strike now.
Let's go, D.
Lots of Doniphan fans watching here the live stream. There's a fly ball. This one is down the left field line, and it's going to go foul. A long strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Boy, that was within maybe 5 feet away from having a 3-run homer. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. So now Davis locks and fires outside for a ball. Count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes on this championship night. Big crowd watching on Facebook and on YouTube. This one fouls it away. Fouled it off of the catcher for Doniphan. She may need a second to recoup on that one, and she does. Takes the helmet off. So Klepzig took that one right off the helmet. Coach Haygood out to check on her. 2-2 the count. Runners on second and third base. Big at bat here right now for Peyton Hurt. It is a 2 balls and 2 strikes count. Clearwater leads by 1. But they are threatening here in the third.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 error in the inning already. Davis now comes set. Time is called now by the batter, Peyton Hurt. She is 1 for 1 so far this afternoon in this game. Here is the pitch. There's a rip, and this one goes foul. So we'll do it again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Doniphan looking to avenge last season's loss at Clearwater. They're down at 1-0 now, but the Lady Tigers are threatening. No outs. Big at bat here. Here is the 2-2 pitch. This one is popped up. It is playable. Going back is Briley Bowes that makes the catch. Here is the relay, and a 1 run will come in and score. So it is a 2-0 game on the sacrifice fly by Peyton Hurt. Either way, she's got both RBIs so far in this ball game. Very productive out. This one is high and goes off the fencing area, and Gracie Allen returns back to first base. Did not want to chance it.
Hey, shake me off if you don't want to.
It is 1 ball and no strikes. Make sure and let us know what team you're going for this afternoon. Hit that share button. Here is the pitch on the way. This one is up high for a ball. It is 2 balls and no strikes. We've got some Lady Tiger fans watching our live stream as well. It is a 2-0 game. 2 balls and no strikes. Here is the pitch on the way. In there for a called strike. Boy, nice crowd here in person too to watch this championship game. 2 balls and 1 strike. 1 down in the inning. Doniphan trying to keep it a 2-run game. Davis rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. Boy, watch this pitch. It was right in there too. Burned it right past her. Alcorn is 0 for 1 in the ball game. Popped out to left field to Kenna Kirby, her first time. Swing and a miss. The rise ball, watch it. She goes up high for it. 2 down in the inning. Big punch out for the Donettes. Miley Graham, who grounded out to the pitcher her first time, steps in. She is 0 for 1, runner on third base. Here's the pitch. This one fouled away to the screen. Boy, I love games like this. No dog in the fight. Just want to see a good battle. 2-0 right now. Clearwater leading Doniphan. We are early in this one. 2 down, 1 run already across. Davis now sets and fires. Up high for a ball. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count. Our live coverage, our title sponsor, Bank of Grandin. We're so appreciative of everything they do. Always supporting local high school sports. Popped it up and out of play behind us. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Infield playing about 3 steps in for Miley Graham. Davis is a pitch away from getting out of the inning. This one is a fly ball. This one out to the guy. Oh, it hit it. It's gone. It hit the top of the yellow part on the fence. It is a 2-run blast. Watch the replay. Watch it doink off the top of the fence. It hit the very top. It is a 2-run blast, and now it is 4-0. So Miley Graham with a 2 RBI blast. There is strike one. What a shot that was. Hit the top part of the fence. And now it is a 4-0 game. No balls and a strike. Here is the pitch. Nobody on. There is strike two. We'll show you that replay again in just a moment. As Abby Gingery comes in, she is 1 for 1 now. And Clearwater matching last season's total. They now lead 4-0 over Doniphan. Up high for a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. 2 home runs in this game, one by Peyton Hurt and the other one by Miley Graham. Graham's shot, though, is a 2-run blast. Here is the pitch, swing and a miss. So watch this 2-run blast one more time as Miley Graham able to touch them all. And now the Doniphan Donettes, they trail 4-0. We're going to come back in just a moment as we see Graham across home plate on this instant replay presented by Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. You're watching live coverage of the OFC. It is presented by Bank of Grandin.
Now back to the action. It's Mules baseball. Here's the voice of the Mules, Frankie Castillo.
All right, so as we get ready now for the home half of inning number 3, it is a 4-0 game for the Clearwater Lady Tigers. And now coming up to the plate now, Carson Haygood. Haygood. There's a rip and this one goes fair. It is down the first base line. She's got speed and she will have a leadoff double. The birthday girl gets able to walk it in to second base. Boy, a big shot there by Carson Haygood. Tell you what, when these two teams play, no lead is safe. No doubt about that.
Let's be aggressive here. Let's go.
Here is the pitch, and this one is a blooper. And Carson Haygood, she is coming home, and she will score. So an RBI base hit by Klepzig. And now it is a 4-1 game, and there's a bunt over to first base in time. Now time is called. I thought they called her out. Now they're going to confer. Now the umpires will get together. Right now she was called out. However, we'll see what they say. So all three of the umpires are talking about it. They're arguing interference. So they're going to call the base runner out. So one down here in the inning. Runner on second base. It is a sacrifice bunt. So one down in the inning. Big at bat here as Kirby is going to be foul. Trying to bunt her way on. No balls in, one strike.
Let's go here.
And this one is taken for a ball. So up to the plate now. Kirby is one ball and one strike, so it's a 1-1 count. Very dangerous hitter at the plate. She's got a lot of speed as well to go along with that.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Here is the pitch on the way and just misses downstairs. Runner takes off and she is safe at third. So Klepzig is now standing on at third base. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That was a bang-bang play. Great throw and a great slide by Klepzig. Runner on third base now with 1 down. There's a ground ball. This one goes right to the third baseman, over to first base. And she does her job. A run comes in and scores. And now it is a 4-2 ball game. So Kirby gets the RBI. There's 2 down. Taylor coming up to the plate. She is the starting pitcher for today for the Donettes.
Let's go. Let's go, KT.
And strike is called on the inside, a part of the plate. No balls and 1 strike. So now all of a sudden it is a brand new game again. It's a 2-run game.
Outside.
This one is in the dirt for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Count is even at 1-1. This one has the potential of being a very close game all the way through. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. 4-2. We're in the third. This one fouled away. Made me duck a little bit, and there's fencing right here. Hits 1 pole and bounces off and hits another. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 down here in the inning. Here is the pitch. Inside for a ball. Now the count is full. 3 ball. Make that 2 balls, then 2 strikes. Davis is on deck. Here is the pitch. This one is popped up down the left field line and gets out of play. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count. Nobody on base. Peyton Hurt will come set. She's got 2 RBIs of Clearwater's 4 so far in the game. Up high, now the count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nice crowd here on a Thursday night, just after 6:30. Hurt now, checks the sign. Here's the payoff. This one is popped straight up, and it looks like it will get out of play. Just gets over the fence, and not by much. Boy, Miley Graham did everything she could, the catcher there, to come up with that one. And nearly, if that fence wouldn't have been there, she would have. Miley Graham, a 2-run blast in the top part of the inning, giving her team at the time a 4-run lead. And now it's been trimmed back to a 2-run lead. This one has popped up. It is playable. The second baseman goes over to make the catch, and the side is retired. We are going to the top of inning number 4. 2 runs come across for the Doniphan Donettes, and we've got ourselves a ball game again. You're watching live coverage of the OFC. It is presented by Bank of Grandin.
And now back to the action. It's Mules baseball. Here's the voice of the Mules, Frankie Castillo.
So as we approach now the top of inning number 4, midway through this ball game now, and it is a 4-2 contest. 4-2 now. Coming up to the plate, it is the DP, Natalie Henson, popped out to second base her first time. First pitch is called a strike. Out in the outfield, Briley Bowes in right field. In left field is Kenna Kirby. Ava Monahan in center field. Kenzie Davis over at third base. At shortstop, Carson Haygood. Bella Monahan at second base. Mac Jackson is over at first, and behind the plate, Paisley Klepzig. And on the mound is Kenzie Taylor for the Doniphan Donettes. Donettes trail 4-2. This one is popped straight up, and this one's going to get out of play behind us. 1 ball and 2 strikes. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Day 1 on our St. Jude Radiothon comes to a close of $59,350. And that is day 1 of this year's St. Jude Radiothon. Back at it tomorrow with the St. Jude Radiothon, starting off at 6 a.m. Remember, you can call and become a partner in hope, and there's a fly ball to left field. It's playable, and Kirby makes the catch right there in foul territory. 1 down here in the inning. You can call 1-800-330-9727 to become a partner in hope. So now Griffiths coming up to the plate. She is 0 for 1. Struck out her first time. So 1 ball and no strikes here. Championship game is on the line. A season ago, Clearwater took down the Donettes to win their first ever OFC championship game. In there for a called strike. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. Clearwater looking to go back-to-back. Doniphan looking to avenge last season's loss. 1 ball and 1 strike. This one foul to the screen. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 the count. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1 down here in the inning. And now here is as Taylor rocks and fires up high for a ball. Count is even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Davis over at third base. Taylor pitched earlier today. Mac Jackson came in relief and pitched a couple of innings. Inside, and there is a strike 3 on the out. Here's a replay presented by Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. 2 down on the backwards K. And Jordan Patterson coming up to the plate. Patterson grounded out to Taylor at third base her first time around. Here is the pitch, and this one is downstairs for a ball. It's 1 ball and no strikes. One ball and no strikes. And there's a strike called. Count is even now at 1 ball and 1 strike. Here is the pitch on the way by Taylor. Showing bunt, she pulls it back just at the last moment. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Already in the top of inning number 4 now on this championship game. Make sure and hit that share button on social media. But more importantly, let me know what team you're going for. Swing and a miss, and now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Love to hear from you on this championship night. Hope you're enjoying the camera angle here this week, or I should say the last couple of days, doing the video and the audio solo. Outside pitch is a ball, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Got here each day just before 9. Had to climb up on some awning to set up a Starlink and ran about 200 feet of cable for power, just to make sure that we had a fighting shot. This one has popped up, and this one gets out of play behind us still at 3 balls and 2 strikes. It was important to us to get out here to Naylor and cover this OFC tournament. It was supposed to be at Three Rivers College, but Mother Nature had other plans. Mother Nature forcing the games to be rescheduled from Monday to Tuesday, and then we got rain most of Tuesday. And that's why we are here in Naylor. Was here yesterday and back again today. Did she go around? No, she did not. It is 1 ball. It is 1 ball and no strikes. So it's 1 ball and no strikes. One-0 the count. This one fouled away to the screen, so now the count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Shelly is tuning in on YouTube, watching from the Piedmont area. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here is the pitch, swing and a miss. It's only 2 strikes. I've only got 2 strikes. She thought it was strike 3. There is a 2 down in the inning. 1 ball and 2 strikes. All right, so 1-2 the count. 2 down in the inning. Big pitch coming, runner on second base. Oh, she held off on that one. Way to hold off. It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Aaliyah Barfield trying to advance that runner from second base. She is 1 for 1 here in the ball game and scored a run. This one has popped up and it's going to fall in. Over to first base and got her anyway. Watch the replay. Good job by Haygood. Never gave up on the play. Bounced right into her, and she is able to throw the runner out at first base. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. It's a 4-2 game. Donettes are coming to bat. You're watching live coverage of the OFC. It is presented by Bank of Grandin. So as we get ready now for the bottom half of inning number 4, really good ball game that we have here. It is a 4-2 game. Doniphan coming to bat. It'll be Kenzie Davis, Bella Monahan, Mac Jackson, all due up in the inning. It is a 4-2 game. Kenzie Davis, she is 0 for 1 so far today. Popped out to shortstop her first time. Here is the pitch outside for a ball, 1 ball and. So 1 down after the pop out to Gracie Allen at shortstop. Alcorn at second base. Lily Whalen on first. Miley Graham behind the plate. Of course, Graham has that 2-run home run. That makes it 4-2. Right now, that is a huge difference in this game.
Let's go, girl.
4-2 now is your score. This one is popped up, and this one's going to get out of play behind us. One down here in the inning. It is 2 balls and 1 strike here. Two balls and 1 strike. Bella Monahan. And strike is called, and now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count. Kathy Monahan says, base hit Bella, she says. Boy, Bella's a really good athlete all the way around. Basketball or softball. I'm not sure which sport she likes best. She's really good at both, I know that. Full count. Boy, it's a big at bat here, Kathy. Anthony Scott says, go Lady Tigers. Big pitch coming here, a full count. Here it is. There's a ground ball. This one's going to go foul, so we'll do it again at 3 balls and 2 strikes. It is 3 balls and 2 strikes. Which team is going to give a Clearwater at 1 point led, 4-0. However, Doniphan just chipping away, and they trail 4-2. We are in the 4th. It's been a fun couple of days. This one ripped and fouled away. This one behind the first base dugout. Still 4-2 your score here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Looks like most of East Carter and Twin Rivers hanging around to watch this championship game. they played right before this one. Twin Rivers taking third place in that game. There's a rip, and this one's going to go foul. It went down at the third base line. Monahan doing everything she can to find the pitch that she can turn on. So Monahan stepping out of the batter's box. It's still 3 balls and 2 strikes, 1 down. Davis popped out. Here's the full count pitch. And we'll do it again. Good at bat here between Monahan and Peyton Hurt. It is a great battle here. Which one is going to blink? 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here is the pitch. This one fouls it away. This one got her too. As soon as she fouled it off her leg, she'll need a moment to regroup. Haygood asks if she's okay. She shakes him off, and she's a tough one, that's for sure.
Let's go, win it, win it.
Here is the payoff pitch. It's on the way. There's a fly ball, but this one also was going to go foul. It doinks off the foul pole, or the light pole, I should say. That one doinked off the foul pole. Still at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three balls and 2 strikes here to Bella Monahan. Lined out to third base her last time. Let's see what she does here. And strike 3 is called. What a battle. And strike 3, and there are 2 down here in the inning. A big punch out. So now Jackson coming up to the plate. Jackson has grounded out to a third base her first time. It is now 2 down in the inning. This one fouls it away. It's no balls and 1 strike. 0-1 the count. It is a 4-2 game here in this championship game. There's a rip, and this one falls in for a base hit. And a 2-out base hit now with a runner on first base. Ava Monahan coming up to the plate. Monahan singled and was caught stealing back in the second. So now Monahan coming up to the plate. First one is called a ball inside. It is 1 ball and no. Runners on first and second base.
Let's tie it up, let's go. Knock 1, Carson, let's go.
Carson Haygood coming up.
I like it.
Haygood doubled her first time. Haygood is down a strike. Here is the pitch. There's a fly ball. This one, it is going to the wall. It is caught. Oh, that was could have been a huge momentum. But there is your third out as it goes F8, and the Donettes end up stranding 2 runners. We go to the top of inning number 5. It is a 4-2 ball game. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching live coverage of the OFC. It is presented by Bank of Grandin. So we have made it to the 5th inning, and we are down to the final 3 innings of this ball game. And we apologize for the interruption that we had. We're at the best we possibly can here at Naylor High School, so bear with us. Hopefully the streaming will hold out until this game comes to a close. This one is bunted right back to the pitcher. Quick one up and one down here in the inning for Gracie Allen. It goes F1 on the out. And there was the ball taken outside. A 1 ball and no strikes. It is 1 ball and 1 strike, 1-1 the count. There's a smack in this one. It goes foul. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. There's a rip in this one. Oh, it goes over the head of Kenna Kirby. Stumbled out there in a left field. It is a double, a 1-out double for Peyton Hurt, her 2nd hit of the ball game. This one is popped up as well. This one over the third base line, and Davis could not come up with it. No balls and 1 strike.
Let's go, girls.
Here is the pitch on the way. There's another line drive right back to Haygood. Safe at second. Boy, Haygood, such a great defensive player. Nearly a double play. Hurt barely able to get back into a second base. Wow, that was close. Here is the pitch on the way. Oh, this one hit her in the helmet. And 2 runners are on the base paths now with 2 down. And Abby Gingery coming up. She is 1 for 2. She has singled and struck out. And there is a strike call, no balls and 1 strike. In there for another called strike. It is no balls and 2 strikes. Oh, 2 the count with 2 down in the inning. Here is the 0-2 pitch coming. Up high for a ball. Good take by Abby Gingery. Nothing wrong with that pitch there by Taylor, as she is ahead here in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. This one goes inside for a ball. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good stop there. Good stop by Paisley Klepzig, keeping that ball in front of her, not allowing anybody to advance. Here is the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. There is your 3rd out of the inning, and we are going to the top, or make that bottom of inning number 5. You're watching and listening to the OFC Championship game. It is presented by the Bank of Grandin.
And now back to the action. It's Mules baseball. Here's the voice of the Mules, Frankie Castillo.
So we are in the home half now of inning number 5. Doniphan trailing by 2. It is a 4-2 ball game. Coming down to the wire, coming up for the Donettes, it'll be 8-9-1. Leading off will be Paisley Klepzig, then Briley Bowles, and back to the top of the lineup with Kenna Kirby. Getting later and later now in this game, so if you're Coach Haygood, you gotta believe that this inning right here is a very important inning for your team. We are in the home half of inning number 5. Klepzig, an RBI base hit back in the 3rd inning. She is up now in the 5th. Here is the first pitch on the way by Peyton Hurt. In there for a called strike. It is no balls and 1 strike. Coming down to the end of another exciting OFC tournament. So blessed to be able to be here this season to call it with you. Fouls it away. It is no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 the count now, as Doniphan trailing by 2. And just misses. Woo. That was close. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Time is called by Paisley Klepzig, the catcher. She is a sophomore. Boy, this Doniphan team, they are coming in to this game 17-1. Right back to the pitcher for the out. 1 up and 1 down. Clearwater 18-4 on the year. Doniphan 17-1. So now Briley Bowles is coming up to the plate. singled her first time, and then a sacrifice bunt as well. So Bowles now steps in and trying to get something going with one down here in the fifth. Lights are coming on here at Naylor Field. And there is ball two taken outside. It's 2 balls and no strikes. I misquoted that. Bowles is 0 for 1 with a sacrifice bunt back in the third inning. It went 1-3. There's a pop fly. This one goes out of play. Little blooper out of play. 2 balls and 1 strike. Kenna Kirby on deck. Kirby is 0 for 2 in the ball game. Does have an RBI though. Got that one back in the third. In the dirt, this one. Now it's a 3 balls and a 1 count strike. Big at bat here for Briley Bowles. See what Hurt can do on a 3-1 count. Here it comes. 3 balls and a 1 strike. There's a fly ball. This one goes down the line and foul. We call that a long strike. Didn't miss by much of getting in fair territory. Would have been probably at least a double if it did. So now it's a full count, and there's a big pitch coming now for Peyton Hurt. Bowles now trying to put it in play. Here is the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 down in the inning. What a pitch there by Peyton Hurt. 2 down in the inning. And we are back to the top of the lineup. Kenna Kirby has grounded out twice, once to the pitcher, and then to third base back in the third. Here it is, a nice bunt right to the pitcher and got her at first base on a bang-bang play. And the side is retired, so Doniphan goes 3 up and 3 down. We go to the 6th inning. It is a 4-2 game. You're watching live coverage of the OFC. It is presented by Bank of Grandin. So here we go. We are in the top now of inning number 6. Our ball game is presented by PR Automotive, White Sanders Funeral Home, also being brought to you by Soulful Hair Studios, Bank of Grandin Representative Cameron Parker, and Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. So glad to have you alongside here on this gorgeous day, now getting into the evening hours here in Naylor. A perfect day for high school baseball or softball. This one has popped up. Klepzig calls everybody off. 1 down here in the inning. Heard that clear as day that she had it, and she did. It goes F2 on the out, 1 down. Mackenzie Griffiths now coming up to the plate. One away here in the inning. This one fouls away to the screen, to the pole, no balls and 1 strike. We are in the top of inning number 6. It is a 2-run game. Clearwater ended up picking up 2 runs, or make that 1 run in the first inning, 3 runs in the third. There's a swing and a miss. And that's been all for them so far. 3 of their 4 runs have come via the home run. A solo homer by Peyton Hurt and a 2-run blast by Miley Graham. This one is outside for a ball. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes. On the other end, Doniphan doing all their damage in the 3rd inning, thanks in part to a double by Carson Haygood, an RBI by Paisley Klepzig, and the other RBI by Kenna Kirby on the ground out. This one popped up and out of play. It is a 2 ball, make that 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 the count. Big crowd watching Facebook and social media here to conclude the OFC. This one is popped up, very playable. Davis makes the catch, and there are 2 down here in the inning. Made that one very routine, and there is your 2nd out of the inning. Coming up next, it is Jordan Patterson. It goes F5 on the out. So Patterson is 0 for 1. She has grounded out and she has walked. 4-2 the score. In there for a called strike, no balls and 1 strike. 4-2 game is where we sit right now. Our title sponsor is Bank of Grandin. So glad to have their sponsorship, as we're so blessed to have them. There's a fly ball. This one gets in to center field. It is a 2-out base hit. So Patterson now is on the base pads. And coming up, it is Aaliyah Barfield. She is batting in that 9th spot here today. I was going to say the Bank of Grandin, trust them for all your banking needs. They are proud supporters of the OFC. Call the Bank of Grandin today at 573-989-3401. 2 down here in the inning. It is a very close ball game. 4-2 is your score. Runner on first base. 2 down. Here we go. Big at bat here. Runner takes off. Throw down to second base is not in time. 2 down in the inning. Runner in scoring position. Patterson able to steal the bag, and she is on second. It is 1 ball and no strikes. One 1-0 the count.
1 ball, no strike.
One 1-0 the count here in the 6th inning, and there's a strike called. Good pitch from Mackenzie Taylor. Taylor has pitched 5 in 2 third innings, giving up 4 runs on 5 hits. She has struck out 4 and walked only 1. She has had a good outing to this point. Swing and a miss. Now it's 1 ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It is only the 2nd hit she has given up since the 3rd inning. And that's when they scored those 3 runs. Outside for a ball. Count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes. Here it is. This one pops it up, so guess what? We get to do it again. Still at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here we go. We're in the top of inning. We're in the top of inning number 6. This one is downstairs for a ball. Count is 3 balls and 2 strikes now. 3-2 the count. Had a small interruption there with our internet. We do apologize for that. Not much we can do about that, though, at this point. Swing and a miss. Punch out. And there you go as we get ready for the bottom of the 6th inning. It is still a 2-run ball game. We're coming right back in about 1 minute. You're watching live coverage of the OFC presented by Bank of Grandin.
And now back to the action. It's Mules baseball. Here's the voice of the Mules, Frankie Castillo.
So we are back now in the bottom of the 6th inning, and the Doniphan Donettes are down by 2 runs. It'll be a 2, 3, and 4 all due up here in the inning. Coming up to the plate now, Kenzie Taylor. She is 0 for 2. Sun is going down behind us. It feels pretty good. It is a 4-2 game. Here is the pitch. Pops it straight up. First baseman calls everybody off to make the catch. 5 outs away. Lily Wayland making the catch at first base, and there is 1 away. Kenzie Davis coming up to the plate now. It goes F3 for the out.
Let's go. Let's get a hit. Get something started.
Ball taken. 1 ball and no strikes. There's a ground ball. This one gets in for a base hit.
Let's go, Bella. Let's go.
So now Bella Monahan coming up to the plate. Monahan, and we may get a pinch runner to come in for the third baseman here. We will indeed. So a runner on first base with 1 down here in the inning. Tying run coming to the plate in Bella Monahan.
Let's go, Bella.
Pinch runner over at first base.
Hey, let's go, Pete.
Here is the pitch. There's a ground ball. This one bobbled out at second and out at first base. It is a double play to end the inning. We go to the top of inning number 7. We'll be back. It is a 4-2 ball game. You're watching live coverage of the OFC. It is presented by Bank of Grandin. All right, so now we have made it to the 7th inning, and it is still a 2-run game. For those of you that missed that last play a moment ago because of our interruption, it was a 6-4-3, a double play hit into. And that ended the inning, and now we are here with an 0-1 count. Up high for a ball, 1 ball and 1 strike. We are back to the top of the lineup. It is Gracie Allen up to the plate right now. Allen, she is 1 for 3 so far today. In there for a call and a strike 2. It is a 1 ball and 2 strikes. One ball and 2 strikes. Up high for a ball. Count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count. It's going to come down to this 7th inning. We're going the distance. Pop fly, this one out of play behind us still at 2 balls and 2 strikes. It is a 2-2 count. Allen has grounded out to third base, singled and scored in the 3rd, and popped out to the pitcher back in the 5th. And just misses for a ball. So Hurt now coming up to the plate. She has homered and doubled. She also has a sacrifice fly back in the 3rd. A swing and a miss. Throw down to second, safe at second base. No balls and 1 strike. That's a big run standing on second base. No doubt about that one. A huge run standing on second base. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. There's a fly ball. This one to deep left, and Kirby makes the catch. Runner is tagging, and she is in safely at 3rd. It is 1 down here in the inning. So 1 down, and now the runner moves over to third base. So Allen, who walked and stole the base, now she advances on the fly ball to left field. And Coach Haygood will come out, and he is going to talk to his pitcher. With 1 down in the inning, Jenna Alcorn, who is 0 for 3. And then right behind her, Miley Graham, who was hit by a pitch, grounded out, and then a 2-run homer back in the 3rd inning. So Haygood just going to walk out, settle down his team. His team has been here before, 17-1 on the year. Tonight, it's a little bit different. It is for the OFC Softball Championship. What a game we have had here tonight. We had a feeling that this game was going to be tight. At least I did. Even though the first part of the year they faced off, it was 19-9. Doniphan won that game by 10. Much different night. That's for sure. Up high for a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. It's 1-0 the count. Just need the internet to hang on just a little bit longer. Here is the 1-0 pitch coming up. This one is popped up. It's playable. It is playable. Clips it. Oh, it drops off. Could not come up with it. And instead, it's going to be a foul ball. 1 strike. Boy, that would have been huge. That would have been the 2nd out of the inning. And now new life for Jenna Alcorn. 1 ball and 1 strike. Outside pitch is a ball. It is 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count. There's a rip and a base hit. 1 run will come in. Oh, they've got her in a rundown. Oh, she's going to get to second base. It is a 5-2 game. And they're going to intentionally walk Miley Graham, who homered earlier in the game. And now Abby Gingery coming up to the plate. She has struck out twice so far in this one. 1 down here in the inning. And there is a ball taken, a 1 ball and no strikes. 1 ball and no strikes. Five to 2 now is your score. And a strike is called on the outside, a part of the plate. This one is popped up and gets out of play behind us. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 runners on. 1 down in the inning. 1 down. And there's a ball taken. Here is the pitch on the way. Fouls it away, so we'll do it again. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here is the pitch on the way. Fouls it away, and we'll still be at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count with 2 runners on. It's a 5-2 game. Here is the pitch on the way. Up high for a ball. Now it is 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 the count. Taylor. Here is the pitch on the way. It is a full count. This one is popped up. This one may get into foul territory. It does. Otherwise, that was in no man's land out there. Pitch on the way. I know we're having interruptions with our internet. Strike three, and yes, she did. 2 down. We apologize for the interruptions. Not much I can do with the internet service here. We're in Naylor. 2 down here in the inning on the strikeout. And now Natalie Henson coming up to the plate. She is 0 for 3. All pop-outs. Here is the pitch. Up high for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. It is 1 ball and no strikes. A runner on first and a runner on second. 1 run has already come in. First run since the 3rd inning for. There's another pop fly. This one to Briley Bowes in right field. And coming up, we've got the bottom of the 7th inning coming your way. It is a 3-run game. We'll be back. You're watching live coverage of the OFC presented by Bank of Grandin. All right, so as we get ready to bring you the 7th inning, bottom of the 7th inning, currently it is a 3-run game here for the Clearwater Lady Tigers. It is a 3-run lead. First pitch is a base hit to center field. So Mac Jackson starts us off with the base hit, and now Ava Monahan coming up to the plate. Monahan. And we're going to see Tara Davis now coming in. She'll be the pinch runner over on first base. This one is popped up and gets out of play behind us. It's no balls and 1 strike with a runner on second base. This one's a dead ball. So now runners are on first and second base. After this one, hitter. Tying run coming up to the plate now. Now the coach will come out and talk to his pitcher. It is runners now on first and a second base. So 2 runners on and nobody out. right, so Haygood now coming up. First pitch is a call to ball. It is 1 ball and no strikes. There's the fly ball. This one is out to center field. And what a catch by the center fielder for the first out of the inning. Jordan Patterson with a huge catch in center field.
Let's go.
So now Klepsig is coming up to the plate. There's a ground ball. This one to the shortstop. Over to third base and got her for the force out. Davis is out. Oh, here we go again and save. Two down here in the inning. And there's a strike called. It is 2 down with a runner on first and third base. And up to the plate now.
Let's go.
Here is the pitch. There is a ground ball and to the first base, and there it is. That is your ball game. Clearwater, back-to-back OFC champions. 5-2 is your score. So Clearwater able to secure the first place finish. Back-to-back seasons. Doniphan will come in second. Clearwater will come in first. So they're going to present the trophies to the first and second place finishes. And we're going to keep it here for both of those.
OFC tournament, second place.
Doniphan is your second place in the OFC, 17-2 on the year. And Clearwater, 18-4. There is the camera right there. There is your 2026 OFC champions for the OFC. Congratulations to the Clearwater Lady Tigers on another first place finish. It is their second of all time with the program, and they have now won back-to-back tournament champions. So that's going to wrap it up for us as Clearwater is your tournament champions. Our broadcast has been brought to you by PR Automotive, White Sanders Funeral Home, also being brought to you by Soulful Hair Studios, Bank of Grandin, also being brought to you by our good friends at Representative Cameron Parker, Barker's Towing and Automotive, Twin Rivers Booster Club, Baker Implement, and being brought to you by Stan Bader Wood Trust, Christian Automotive and Tire, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners, and being brought to you by Hillis Family Chiropractic, Joe Gloy Concrete Construction, Elite Trucking Academy, Liberty Utilities, 67 Towing, B&J Fencing, Black River Beauty Academy, Wind Supply in Poplar Bluff, Farm Credit of Southeast Missouri, and Midway RV Park and Cabin Rentals. Those are your sponsors for this 2026 OFC softball season. Thanks again to the amazing admin team here at Naylor High School for allowing us to come and cover this amazing event. It has been a great couple of days. Until next season, this is our final school tournament of the 2025-26 school season. We'll be back next time around during the baseball season. Thank you again for tuning in. It has been an honor. You've been watching exclusive coverage of the OFC. It is presented by our good friends at the Bank of Grandin.